Okay, hey, welcome to the last video in these 5 videos on setting up and getting ready for the beginning of the next school year. This video focuses on coming up with the 3 most important things you want to communicate to your students in that first week of school. Do you want to improve your classroom management skills? Do you want to increase student engagement? How about amplifying student success? If these are things you're interested in, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Things That Work. What are the 3 most important things you want to communicate? I can share what my 3 are to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, but I can't come up with your 3 because it's going to be different for every teacher. Here are the 3 things I think are the most important in my classroom. The first thing I stress to my students comes along with the discussion about being prepared and bringing your supplies, and that is the fact that in my class, you will write something every day. We mentioned in the earlier video this week that they have a card they fill out when they walk in on the first day, and that is the first thing they write. They will write that on the very first day. They will write something every day in my class. The very last day of school, they will write a letter to incoming freshmen who will be taking my class. That happens every year, and it's going to happen every year that I teach. So from day 1 to the end of the year, they will write something every day, and they hear me stress that over and over throughout the first week of school, and yes, of course, they have to be reminded throughout the year as well. The second thing that I teach my students that I feel is most important about my class is I do not assign busy work. Even if there is a substitute teacher, there will be no busy work. Everything we do in my class is either a grade unto itself or part of a larger grade. Nothing is wasted. Time is too valuable to be wasted. I will not waste their time. And I tell my students that I will not waste your time. And if I find that students are not using their time wisely, then we will move forward and do the next portion of the lesson or whatever needs to be done in order to make sure that our time is being well spent. This is something that comes up over and over throughout the year, especially the time part of it. If students are working on an assignment, I encourage them to use their time wisely. I tell them if I see that the time is not being used wisely, I will consider that they are done and we need to move forward with whatever is next so that the time can continue to be used wisely. The third thing that I want to make sure I get across clearly to my students in the first week of school is that I am here for their success, and I will do everything within my power to help them succeed, whatever it takes. My hope is that they are there for their success as well. But if they are not, my goal is to steer them towards success by whatever means is necessary. If that requires parent conferences, parent phone calls, work with counselors, work with administration and assistant principals, whatever that requires, that is what's going to happen. And my goal is that every one of my students be successful. Those are the 3 things that I really stress throughout the first week and really 2 weeks of school over and over and over. That you will write something in my class every day. I will not waste your time. Everything is part of a grade or a grade unto itself, and I am here for your success. And throughout the rest of the year, we highlight those things and we continue and refresh the fact that those are the 3 most important. Thanks for watching these videos. If you like them, give them a thumbs up. If you want to, please hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you know every time we post something new. Usually we post every week something new, and most of my postings are based on things that I wish I had known when I started teaching. Thank you for participating. I hope it's been helpful. I look forward to seeing you in the future, and remember, I enjoy learning with you, I enjoy teaching with you, and together we can take over the world.